Hey guys, I'm just getting ready to record a Pilates class, and I wanted to talk about something that most of us probably think about every day, and that is body image. So, whenever I first was taking the training to become a Pilates teacher, this book was part of the required reading for the class. The Pilates Body. My body doesn't look like that. It probably will never look like that. Does that mean I shouldn't be a Pilates teacher? Um, I don't know. I mean, sometimes I start thinking that way. I let that little voice in my head start to say, "You're not good enough. You don't look like a Pilates teacher. Who's going to take you seriously?" But what I have found is my students appreciate that I'm an average person. I'm a person with a belly and with curves, and I can still be strong and I can still do these Pilates moves. And it's not about having the perfect Pilates body. That's something that I've struggled with and that I work on a daily basis, is kind of changing that mindset. But then I also wonder, people like this woman with the seemingly perfect Pilates body, is she happy? Is she happy with herself? Um, because a lot of times I've noticed with my clients, people that seem to have it all together and seem to have, the perfect body and the perfect looks are the ones that are the least happy. So what are we really aiming for? You know, uh, this is a topic, body image is a topic that we could talk about for days. It's something I've struggled with my entire life. I remember as early as fifth grade, us girls comparing our weights. Like, I weigh 80 pounds and she only weighs 75 pounds. Does that mean I'm fat? It's something that we are taught our entire lives. We're taught to talk negatively about ourselves. We bond with each other by body shaming ourselves. Um, I guess it's part of our culture, depending on what culture you're from, but it's just something that we're going to have to relearn. So I want you to think about this. Who would you rather be friends with? Who would you rather hang out with? Somebody who's constantly worried about their weight and they're like, "Oh, I can't eat that, I'll get fat," or constantly saying, "Oh, I'm so ugly." And that kind of person is not fun to be around. The kind of person you want to be around maybe doesn't talk about that stuff and has more interesting things to talk about. So maybe we can try to be that person instead. There are so many other things that are more important, that make you more unique and more interesting as a person than the way your body looks. So, have you heard that saying, that quote that says, "You don't have a soul, you are a soul. You have a body"? When I first read that, it really resonated with me, because this body is just a vessel. It's just here to get us through life. What it makes you is not the body, it's what's inside. It's your soul. It's how you live this life. There is so much more to you. And that's something that's easy to forget. So, in social media now, there is a body positive movement that's going on, and it's pretty cool. So, you can just search the hashtag body positive or body positivity, and you can find all kinds of good posts. These days, we've got musicians such as Lizzo. I love her. We've got yoga teachers like Diane Bondi and Jessamine Stanley. We've got Pilates teachers like Anula Myberg. I follow her on Instagram. There are so many body positive people out there to show that we can all do this. You don't have to look a certain way to do Pilates, to do yoga, to perform in front of people, to be your best self. And so there's something that I'm learning and working on every day. And it's a little secret that maybe you don't all know. And that is, you can love yourself right now. You don't have to wait until you have the perfect body or you achieve some goal that you're trying to achieve. You don't have to wait until then to love yourself. How about we try loving ourselves right now? And then if we want to improve some things, if we want to change some things, we can. If we don't want to, we don't have to. We're okay right now. So, that's something that we can all work on together. I promise to work on it if you will work on it with me. So let's pinky swear on that. We're going to work on this together and, keep me updated on how it goes. And let's talk more about this later. All right. Take care.